Back here at home, the Albanese government says it wants to lower immigration, but it hasn't really said how, and nothing it's tried to date has actually worked. Well, if it has really tried, that's the question. I don't know that it has. The problem is right now our immigration system's being driven by the education providers who are using overseas students as a cash cow, and the federal government's not in control as they should be. About 50% of net overseas migration, so almost 1 million people over the past 2 years, an all-time record, are foreign students, all of whom need a home, a job and a means to get around. Alarmed at immigration's impact on cost of living, the government last year cut approval rates on education visas from 90% to 80%. That's going to make hardly a dent on foreign student numbers. Today it's reported that overseas student numbers for the first semester of this year are actually higher than last year. They're up by 17%. And with over 100,000 Chinese students at our most elite universities, the group of universities known as the Group of Eight. At Sydney University, it's in the Group of Eight. Overseas students there, mostly Chinese, are almost half the total enrolment. In last week's budget, the government said it would negotiate caps on student numbers, but that it would be more generous to institutions that developed student housing, even though all that extra accommodation, well, that'll be years away. And despite promising lower immigration, the budget still forecasts an additional 1.7 million migrants over the next 5 years. Now, that's more than the population of Adelaide and almost the population of Canberra every single year. Labor's not cutting migration. It's all a massive con job because they've finally realised their Big Australia push is politically toxic. Now, on the Liberal side, Peter Dutton made big cuts to immigration, the centrepiece of his budget reply. He's also flagged hard caps on overseas student numbers. And the universities won't like it. This is a fight we have to have because migration must be brought back under control. The fact that the left are so angry, Labor Party, the universities, even the ABC, well, that says to me that Dutton is on the right track.